Good morning.
Good morning.
Welcome back to Neil and Jan Resellers.
Back at Hickstead Stroke Sayers Common.
Hickstead Stroke Sayers Common.
On a beautiful Sunday morning. It's so lovely. It's not a cloud in the sky at the moment,
here.
Is there? Not even a chemtrail.
No, we've still got some people coming in, some sellers that are coming in, but they're already open for.
In front of me, so I can't. No, that is the third row they're making up, and they don't normally let them in until they've got 3 rows.
Yeah, but they're in there. There's people set up. There's people walking around. So yeah, it's a lovely day.
A lot of empty tables though. We've got a while yet before we go in.
Yeah. So.
Yeah. So let's see what's to be had today.
Yeah. I'm going to take the trolley round and see if I can get. Well, it'd be great to get equivalent as yesterday. I mean, just fill that trolley and get some stock. So anyway, we'll catch you guys in a bit.
Have a look.
Yeah.
Red, yellow, blue.
Oh right, yes, and green down the bottom.
Yeah.
Cool. Right, well, I'm going to get to it and get working. Okay. I'll leave you to your own speed, okay? Love you.
I'm going to start off on row 2.
Okay. I'll see you later. Jan was just referring to these bins here, as in there's a red one and there's different coloured ones down there, which is great to say, I'll meet you by the red bin, yellow bin, blue bin, something like that. Oh. So there's this big old video camera here. I just wanted to have a look at it, but I haven't got a clue what they would resell for. And excuse me?
Yes, it will.
How much are you looking for it? 18. 18. I'll leave that for now. Comes in a really nice
not quite for me. Thank you.
bag, but it might be that they might only be worth 20 quid. Excuse me, how much are you looking for the games console? £5? Yeah, I'll do it for 5. So we've got a Xbox 360 there for £5. That means we're off to a really good start.
Is there any controllers or anything with it, or is it just that?
There we go. Thank you very much. Yeah, so Xbox 360 for £5, and that's their first item of the day, so off to a really nice start there.
Thank you very much. Have a good day.
Then see this video. I wasn't sure if it had a remote control with it, but
excuse me, how much are you asking for the video player?
Jackie, how much is the video labelled?
Is it not good?
I'll give you the money in a minute.
No, it's not. Okay. No. What is it?
Video player.
4 quid. It's all tested and it works. We've tested everything before we bought it.
decide to leave that for now.
I'll have to think about that one.
Sorry, you have any change, but
That's alright, no worries.
Then I see this racing wheel. This is actually for the Xbox, and £4. That looks like that should be worth a lot more than £4. So.
I'm put it at the front under the table.
That's actually the clamp on the bottom that clamps to a table.
Oh, sorry, £4. Just check they're empty, they light.
Excuse me. Can I? Yep. Cool.
That's 4. That's 4, that one.
That one. All right.
4.
So, having looked at that when I get home, that could be worth about 50 quid. However,
Lovely, thank you.
they normally actually come with a foot pedal as well, which they didn't have. But there should still be a bit of profit in that. And I might just hook it up to my own consoles, obviously to test it, and give it a go on a racing game, so it looks quite fun. Now this is another Xbox 360.
Excuse me. How much are you looking for the old console?
30 quid, it all works. There's nothing wrong with it at all. My brother just brought a new one
Okay,
and he no longer needed it.
fine.
But it all works. It literally, there's...
Just picked one up for a £5. I'll leave that for now.
Cheers, thank
Okay.
you.
Cheers, thank you.
Yeah, I wasn't trying to be rude to her in any way, but as I have just picked one up for a £5, if she had said 15 or 20, maybe I'd look at it. It was absolutely shining. I cleaned it up really nicely, but it as I'd literally just picked one up for a £5. You know, there may have been a lot more cheaper ones there. Now, tucked in that little pot, we have a PlayStation 4
Excuse me. How much are you looking
controller.
for the old controller?
Just pound.
Yeah, sure. Have you got any other games stuff?
Only the, oh no, not actually gaming.
No, that's okay.
So that's the same controller I actually use on my PlayStation 4 Pro. So to pick that up for £1, really happy with that. And I think they're normally, I think you can sell them maybe for 30 odd quid or so. Now, I've done some research on this that I've got on my hands, so it's...
So are you looking for this?
£3.
You do two?
Yeah.
So this is a FreeSat
There's some wires.
Plus box, and it actually has a 500 gig hard drive in it. And I have seen them now looking at about...
Let's give you the two for that.
Okay.
Brilliant.
About £70 if they have the controller, if they have the remote control with them.
That would, for the Tom, that's about £5.
I'll give you £5 for that.
What?
Is that Tom?
Oh right, okay.
What's that?
There's 1, 2 in there.
Oh, which ones are the... Okay.
Tom.
That's Tom. Don't know which ones are the...
I'll take one of them out, so you've got that and that then. Should just do the whole lot, yeah?
Yeah.
£5.
Yeah.
What, £1 each?
Have you got any change?
Yeah, but not if it's a big one, is it?
I've got a 10. Oh, actually, I've got a 5. There we go.
Okay, thank
That's
you.
good.
Okay, so just picked up a TomTom 1 there. So that's really good. But she also had a big bundle of wires there. And
What else have you got in here?
there are wires that I'm looking for.
Case.
I've been picking up some appliances don't always have their cables. I've been picking up some Wii consoles with out cables.
Oh,
That's and that just happens to be one of the things I'm looking for. That is the cable for the Wii controller that connects the Wii to the TV. So I've also been picking up some electricals. Now this sat nav, it was just so gunky at the bottom and it wasn't a great brand, so I decided not to pick that one up. But I'm also looking for power cables, you know, the ones that look like a figure of 8, and that's one I've just found.
Hi there. How much for the 2 cables?
Pound.
Yeah, cool.
So £1 for those 2 cables, that's really good. So I see this box of stuff, I'm just going to have a quick look through, but it actually looks like it's all old phones, and the rest of the stuff here is all electrical test equipment, and that's not really something I'm looking for at the moment.
No DVD sort from. Yeah.
So next to the guy with the pink shirt there, I just spot an Xbox. It's the old original Xbox.
Excuse me. How much are you looking for the old Xbox?
This.
Yeah.
How much is this? Oh, okay. How much have you got?
Thank you.
Either.
Would you take 3 for it?
4.
Well, I'll do 4.
Thank you very much.
Let's have a look. Has it got any controllers or anything? No, just that. Okay, cool. Cheers.
So the trolley is now starting to fill up a little bit, which is really good. Now these are Airwalk rollerblades. Now, what I know about Airwalk is that they make skater shoes and skater boots. Didn't know they made rollerblades, but I know that they're to do with the skating kind of world, and they feel like they're nice quality, so might give these a go.
Yeah. Drop the pound then.
Would you take 8 for the... yeah? Don't suppose you've got any change, have you?
Yeah. I'll give you that.
Cheers. Thank you very much. There we go. So £8 for a pair of Airwalk rollerblades, and they're size 10 or 11, I think they are. So just going to fast forward over some of this. There's a whole load of stuff that really wasn't for me. Really wasn't any interest in these bits. Lots of walking by. Oh, and another box of wires. But on top, what I do spot is some controllers. Now, apologies for the camera angle not being so great at this point. I think it's just because I'm crouching over rather than kneeling down and then looking forward to it. But so I've got a Wii controller in my hand there, an Xbox controller. Hi there.
Oh,
Have you got any of these consoles here?
No,
No.
sorry.
How much for a couple of controllers?
Oh, £3 for the lot.
Cool. So we're basically getting each controller for £1. Don't suppose you can do me change for a £5, can you?
Probably.
Oh, you just dropped a 50p on the corner there.
Thank you. Yeah, there you go.
Lovely. Thank you very much. That's great. Have a great day. So look. We've got just dance.
I know.
Much looking for this game.
£8.
Brilliant. Now, I was really happy to pick that up because literally in the week before that,
Thank you.
I'd actually picked up I'd actually sold one of those games on eBay for over £10. So to pick it up for £1, that's I'm pretty sure I can get that sold for a nice little profit. There's some shoes here. They're my kind of style of shoe actually. They're not too badly worn. There's a little bit of wear on the front. I wouldn't want to sell them on eBay, but they're just that little bit too small for me. I think they're a 7.5 and I need about an 8.5. And like I say, they were too scuffed up for selling on eBay. But they might have been really good for dog walking if they were the right size.
Lovely, thank you. Result. Yeah, they need, yeah. They do just literally slot into each other.
Great,
As I take them down, of course, they just concertina up. No.
Here you go. Oh, thank you.
You've got a nice big bag.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
You obviously both tennis players. You teach?
No, we don't teach. We just play together.
Right. You might be handing them out to kids or something.
Yeah, I mean, that's ideal, isn't it? And that is shine.
Exactly.
What are you doing? And I said, I can't take this stuff to the tip.
How much you looking for the old DVD player?
£2.
Yeah, I'll do that. There we go.
Lovely, thank you.
Take it one of those. That's probably the Samsung.
Oh, thank you.
There we go.
Thank you.
So DVD player for £2. That's nice.
Perhaps.
Where's your bag? Oh, in the boot. And I thought, if anybody buys the curtains...
So we've got a Philips headphones there, but what really caught my eye is the receiver. So it looks like it's a wireless headphones.
I tested those yesterday and they work.
How much are you looking for?
£2.50.
Yeah, I'll go for that. Have you got any change at all?
Yeah.
For a 5.
Yeah.
Lovely. Thank you very much.
So we're getting a nice little lot of stuff in the trolley now, which is really good. Just checking the box of DVDs if there was any games, Wii console games.
Okay, so you just shoot it in and it goes in the basket.
There's quite a few of us with trolleys just here. Trolleys are so handy for doing boot sales. Well, they are when they're wide like this. If you recall back to our Faygate film that we shot yesterday, there's such a difference in the gap between the rows. I mean, this is so spacious compared to Faygate. Faygate is still a great car boot sale, but I wouldn't want to be dragging a trolley around because the aisles are so narrow. I can also hear I've got a slight squeak. There's a slight squeak, I think, on the trolley as well. Might need to get some oil on that.
How much for your balloon?
£1. Couple of quid. We bought it for Hampton, never used it. Easy drinking.
Excuse me. I'm actually looking for the old DVD player.
£5. Make me an offer.
We take £3.
Yeah, that's all, yeah. £1 can have that for. Quite nice, isn't it? You just don't use it.
I know, that's what I'm thinking. When I was like, actually,
Brilliant, thank you very much. It's like, where do I put it in the trolley? The trolley's so full.
No.
Yeah, I didn't like to look too much. Not mine. Oh, he does. I've noticed that myself. You need to get a rod from that one. Yeah.
How much are you looking for the controller?
Tenner. Where's out my mouth, she took.
Okay.
they are 10 of each and 30.
Yeah, so that controller for a tenner was a little bit much for me. Probably well worth it, but I decided not to.
Give you a card. It's a little link to my Facebook.
Lovely. Thanks very much.
Every time I see you, lock your in.
T-shirt. Yeah, and you can get Converse platforms, because I've got 4 pairs of them, you can't help myself. Yeah, I'm devastated at selling them at 35, but...
Yeah, so she had loads of shoes. They looked a little bit kind of like DMs, but I'm pretty sure they weren't DMs. But also, you know, I mean, they were really good condition, but she was obviously had an idea on the prices, and they would have been way more than I was looking for.
So that was...
Right, so if you guys have enjoyed this little look round the Hickstead Sayers Common car boot sale, and you've enjoyed this and you haven't subscribed yet and you've got to the end of this film, please consider subscribing. You may well like to see some of our other films. Don't forget to smash that bell button so you get all the notifications for up and coming films. And also there's going to be a show and tell of this car boot sale. This was the first time that I walked around the car boot sale field, and I did walk around a second time and picked up a whole load of other stuff as well, so do consider having a look at that next film where there's a whole load of other stuff as well. The camera actually comes to an end. I actually run out of film space, and so we're about to end. So thanks for watching. If you haven't subscribed to Neil and Jan's Reselling, please consider doing so. Drop a comment down below if you were there at the Hickstead showground, and we'll catch you on the next one.